You already know what you need to do to save money, but you don't do it. And it's not because you're lazy. It's because your brain is wired to keep you broke. I added up every subscription I was paying for. The total was $2,347 per month. I almost threw up. Hey, Cameron here. 3 days ago, I got a notification that my credit card was declined, which made no sense because I make good money and I'm not buying anything crazy. So I logged into my bank and started going through charges, stuff I signed up for and completely forgot about, streaming services I haven't opened in months, apps I used once, software trials that I never canceled, and I found something terrifying. I was spending over $2,000 a month on subscriptions, and the scary part? I'm not alone. The average American spends $273 per month on subscriptions, but they think they spend $86. That's a $187 monthly gap. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 subscription traps, showing you my real numbers, and giving you the exact system I use to cut $1,900 from my monthly spending. Let's get into it. Here's the truth nobody wants to admit. You're not broke because you don't make enough money. You're broke because your brain tells you stories about money that aren't true. Story 1. I deserve this. You had a hard week. You worked overtime. You dealt with stress. Your brain says, you deserve a treat. So you spend $50, $100, $200 on something that makes you feel better for exactly 12 minutes. Story 2. It's on sale. Your brain doesn't see $80. It sees $120, marked down to $80. You're not spending money. You're saving $40. Except you weren't going to buy it at all until you saw the sale. Companies call this manufactured urgency, and it works every single time. Story 3. Everyone else has it. You see your friend with new AirPods, your coworker with a new car, your neighbor with a renovated kitchen. Your brain screams, you're falling behind. So you buy things you can't afford to impress people you don't even like. Trigger number 1. The dopamine hit. Every time you buy something, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical released by drugs, alcohol, and gambling. Here's what companies figured out. The anticipation of buying triggers even more dopamine than actually owning the thing. That's why you feel so good clicking buy now, but feel nothing 3 days later when the package arrives. I track this in my own life. I bought a $300 mechanical keyboard because I was excited about it. Used it for 2 weeks. Now it's in my closet and I'm back to my old keyboard. The fix. 48-hour rule. When you want to buy something over $50, wait 48 hours. If you still want it after 2 days, buy it. But 80% of the time, the dopamine fades and you realize you never needed it. Trigger number 2. Emotional spending. You're not buying products, you're buying feelings. Stressed? You buy comfort food or a new outfit. Sad? You scroll Amazon at 2 a.m. buying random stuff. Bored? You're on Shein filling a cart you don't need. Studies show that people spend 79% more when they're in a negative emotional state. Companies know this. That's why ads target you when you're most vulnerable. I spent $600 last year on stress relief purchases. A massage gun I used once. A weighted blanket still in the box. A meditation app subscription I never opened. The fix. Emotion audit. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, am I buying this thing, or am I trying to buy a feeling? If it's a feeling, don't buy it. Deal with the emotion instead. Trigger number 3. Social comparison. This is the big one. You don't want the thing. You want what the thing represents. You see someone with a new iPhone. You don't need a new iPhone. Yours works fine. But your brain says, they have the new one. That means they're ahead of you. That means you're falling behind. So you spend $1,200 on a phone to feel like you're keeping up. Except you're not keeping up. You're going into debt. Here's what kills me. The people you're trying to impress are probably broke too. 78% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. That person with the new car? They're financing it at 8% interest and stressed about the payments. The fix. Unfollow spending triggers. If someone's Instagram makes you want to spend money, unfollow them. Protect your brain from comparison. Trigger number 4. The convenience tax. You're paying extra for laziness, and it's bleeding you dry. DoorDash instead of cooking. Uber instead of driving. Pre-cut vegetables instead of cutting them yourself. Each one seems small, but they add up. I calculated mine. $340 per month on convenience. That's $4,080 per year. Over 10 years, $40,800. That's a down payment on a house. Trigger number 5, the scarcity illusion. Only 3 left in stock. Sale ends in 4 hours. Limited edition. Your brain panics. It thinks, if I don't buy this now, I'll never get it. But here's the truth. It's fake scarcity. They're manufacturing urgency to force you to buy before you think. I bought a limited edition sneaker for $180. 3 months later, they restocked it. It wasn't limited. It was marketing. Every Black Friday deal, every flash sale, every countdown timer, it's all designed to hijack your logic and trigger panic buying. The fix. Call their bluff. If it's truly limited and you miss it, something better will come along. Scarcity is almost always fake. Trigger number 6, subscription creep. This connects to our last video, but the psychology is important. Your brain doesn't register $9.99 per month as real money. It's too small to matter. So you sign up for everything. And suddenly you're spending $300 a month on subscriptions you don't use. The psychology. Your brain categorizes small recurring charges as not a problem, but they compound into massive annual costs. I had 23 subscriptions. I justified every single one. It's only $10. It's only $15. But together, $2,347 per month. The fix. Quarterly audit. Every 3 months, list every subscription. Cancel anything you didn't actively use that quarter. Be ruthless. Trigger number 7, lifestyle inflation. You get a raise. You should save more. But instead, you spend more. You got a $10,000 raise, so you upgrade your apartment, lease a nicer car, eat out more, subscribe to premium everything. And suddenly, you're making more money but saving less. This is the trap that keeps high earners broke. They make 6 figures but live paycheck to paycheck because their spending rose with their income. I did this. I doubled my income in 2 years. My savings rate didn't change. Why? Because I upgraded everything the moment I made more. The fix. Lifestyle lock. When you get a raise, pretend it didn't happen. Keep living on your old income. Save or invest the difference. Your future self will thank you. Here's the framework I use. It's called the 3-question filter. Before I buy anything, I ask 3 questions. Question 1. Will I use this at least 10 times? If it's a physical product, will I actually use it 10 times? Most things you buy, you use once or never. This question forces honesty. Question 2. Does this move me toward my goals or away from them? Every dollar is a vote for your future. This purchase, is it voting for the life you want, or is it vote to stay where you are? Question 3. Am I buying this, or am I buying a feeling? If you're trying to buy confidence, happiness, or status, don't buy it. Those feelings don't come from products. Here's what happened when I started using this framework. My spending dropped 60%. Not because I was depriving myself, because I stopped buying things I didn't actually want. I thought I wanted a new laptop. Question 1. Will I use it 10 plus times? Yes. Question 2. Does it move me toward my goals? Yes, I need it for work. Question 3. Am I buying a feeling? No, I bought it. But that $180 sneaker? Question 1. Will I wear it 10 plus times? Probably not. I have 6 pairs already. I didn't buy it. Saved $180. This framework saved me $14,000 last year. That's not exaggerating. That's real money I would have wasted on dopamine hits. All right, so those are the 7 psychological triggers keeping you broke. And if you recognize yourself in any of them, that's good. You can't fix what you don't see. Comment below with which trigger hit you the hardest. For me, it was emotional spending. I was buying feelings, not products. Also, don't forget to grab some of our awesome merch to support the channel. The link is in description. And subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll be dropping more helpful money tips on the channel. No BS, just what actually works. That's it. Stop letting your brain keep you broke. I'll see you next week. Keep building.